my experience, the biggest challenge is the mindset towards the sport. And I think that, for me, is the starting point. How we approach the sport of football. We've stuck to our old ways of seeing football as mere recreation. But the world has moved on from football being mere recreation. That's probably why we are struggling to catch up with, those who are running away with it. Once we are able to understand very well that football has changed from what we've always known it to be, I think then we begin to appreciate and strive and put in the measures that are required for us to view football as it is today. It's no more recreation. Yes, it could be, some portions of it could be recreational, but majority parts of football today is purely business. It's purely driven by commerce. And that's why we have so many challenges here, because people just don't understand that football has changed, has evolved from it being mere recreational. And that's why a lot of practitioners in the game, people who are expected to spearhead this revolution, are still stuck in their old ways, because they don't understand what football has become now. It's purely a source of livelihood. And I hope that the day will come where generally all of us will understand that football has evolved to this stage. Once we get to that realization, it will cascade into all other areas. Because then, if you don't understand how important or valuable a commodity is, you will always hesitate in investing in it. You will not market it well. You will not give it the kind of attention that it deserves to grow. But once you begin to understand that it's of enormous value and the returns of it are enormous also, you will probably put in a lot more investment that is required. You put in the infrastructure, the kind of support, for it to grow. So I'm hoping that one day we'll get to that realization. Once we get to that realization, I think that will be the turnover point for. I wouldn't disagree with people who have the notion that we don't have the right kind of people. But I would say that the right kind of people in the industry are in a minority, unfortunately, and that's why it has been slow-paced. It takes a lot to convince people who are ducked in their old way to change. Change is actually a very, very difficult thing. And it becomes even more difficult when people who are trying to lead a change are in the minority. It's extremely difficult. Football people, as they call them, are people who are very stuck in their old ways. It's difficult to change them. But then it is not something that is impossible. We should be able to do that. And that's why I'm hoping that more and more people, especially new people who are coming into the industry with fresh ideas, continue to lead the advocacy for us to change, because it's in our collective interest for us to change and set course for prosperity. Without that, we'll continue to wallow in this. We just have minor gains scratch on the surface where there's a bigger pie to earn from. And I hope that people who are also in the industry will soften their hearts and their stance on their old dogmatic way, which might have helped them or worked in times past, so that they can imbibe and open up to new things. Like I said, if we don't change, it's to our collective, gain and sustainability for us to look at what people are doing also. It's very possible for us to also, enjoy from the enormous gains of football. People have done it before. People from zero have done it before. If you look at Asian football nowadays, it's becoming bigger and bigger, because they've imbibed their professionalism and a modern way of doing things. And here we have the talent. So it's very possible that if we're able to change course, we will not really catch up. We'll probably overrun the successes that have been made elsewhere.